God knows what you're thinking. I think it's a great thing. Throughout scripture, uh, Jesus would tell a parable, or he healed somebody on the Sabbath, and he knew how people were processing, what they were thinking in their minds. And I love that he can know what we're thinking and know the process. He also knows when we're being judgmental and critical and all those things. So we need to clean it up in here, because God is very aware of what we're thinking and how we're processing. And to me, he helped me process something that was so life-changing and significant in my life. This was 14 years ago, but I was married for 30 years, and out of nowhere, God revealed to me that he was in a full-blown addiction, and he had basically left the marriage vows 10 years previously, and he had been involved with many, many, many women, and I felt like I hit a brick wall going 1,000 miles an hour. I didn't know what to do. I had signed that marriage certificate with everything in me that it would be for life, and I didn't want to not honor God in my marriage. But God led me to a process of thought, and I have recorded that in my book, Barbie in Real Life. So if anybody needs a little help, I took 7 days and I quieted my heart before the Lord. And every morning I would wake up and I would just fall on my knees. Like, I think it was 4:30 in the morning. And I would weep before the Lord. I would tell him, I don't want to divorce, God. I won't divorce. You hate divorce. But as that week went on and I listened to the voice of God, and he understood how I was processing, that I didn't want to dishonor him, but he was saying, Barbie, I hate divorce. Yes, I do. But I also hate lying. And you are my daughter. And in my word, I've given you a release from this marriage. I'm releasing you from this marriage. And I am so thankful that God knew how I was processing all of that pain. And if there's somebody out there who's wrestling with the same thoughts, I want you to know how close God is to the broken. He's so close to the broken and the contrite, and he too will help you figure out your situation. He knows what you're thinking and how you're trying to process. Just my thoughts from Barbie's Corner of the World.